Hello. Hello and good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. My lighting looks a little weird. Hang on. That looks better. Hello and good morning. It's a weird start to stream to immediately be like, hi, my lighting's weird, but welcome to be. See, that seems too bright though now. It seems too dark. Maybe it's just me. No, on the other monitor it looks better. Okay. On the other monitor it looks better, so we'll go with that. Hello and good morning. I went to bed at a normal time. Sage, hello. Maybe the Christmas tree is throwing off your light balance. That's kind of what I think. I've been thinking about. I was thinking about that the other day when we put the tree up and I realized it was gonna be behind me. I was like, maybe that's gonna throw off my thing. Emerald Flash, hello, good morning. Yeah, I do think. Yeah, I don't know. I probably also need to like invest in some proper lighting instead of just this one ring light that I bought at somewhere for $5. So I could stand to do a little bit more actual lighting. I forgot I was gonna eat a banana. Rip. I'll have it for my snack. It's somewhere. I don't think I said. Sage, good morning. Sage, good morning. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I went to bed at a regular time. I watched Stumped after stream. Had food, had dinner, walked Josie, did all the normal things. I crawled into bed around like 10:45. I was actually like out. I was I was very tired after yesterday. Eating a banana on stream will not end well. No, you gotta. I mean, listen, I'm gonna do it because I'm not a I'm not a bitch. But you gotta be careful. But yeah, so I went to bed like 11 o'clock. I'm clipping that. I went to bed around 11, talked to Aaron. The struggle with it though, I don't think I fell asleep because with all the fireworks, right? So I was in bed, Josie was on the floor. I gave her some anxiety meds, so she could sleep a little bit. And so she slept a little bit, but on top of that, I had to put the TV on like louder than the fireworks, which thankfully there weren't a lot of fireworks, but there were, they were consistent. So I think I just sort of like was in a weird sleepy haze for like 2 hours. Because I put a YouTube video on when I got into bed at about 11. And then if I look at my YouTube watch history, it shows me, like, let's go to my history. There's like maybe like an hour and a half of that video. So it definitely went on for a little bit. So yeah, but I'm here, I'm awake. The weird side of YouTube. No, it was a completely like regular YouTube video. I was watching Remap do their Motorsport Manager stream from a little bit ago, because it was something I was like, I was, in all honesty, I don't care about that series. I've watched a couple videos and like a couple VODs, and I'm just like, I just don't care about motorsports that much. But it was a good thing to just be like, oh, I've come to understand over the last like year how people can put on YouTube videos and fall asleep, because it's a comfort thing. what's gonna happen, all of this. So I put that on and I was like, Film set. Oh, yo. Oh, word? Did we know about that? It appears 2K eggs. That might be a glitch. It appears 2K eggs during this New Year's event as Larvesta as a common spawn. Might have to keep an eye on that. I can't sleep well unless YouTube or something is on. Yeah, it's interesting. It's been an interesting thing to like interact with a bit and discover. What the hell are you? Oh, a frogadier. Okay, that's wild. Trickster! Trickster, hello, good morning, my friend. Ah! Trickster, hi. I messed my back up, so I'm chilling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you hurt your back. That sucks. I'm like always worried I'm gonna fuck up my back. Like, I'm always worried I'm gonna hurt my back. Just like, oh. Because if I fuck up my back, it's bad. There's problems. I coughed and popped oh no. See, that's, yeah, literally my concern. Literally my concern is I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's up? And it was like, ah. No, please. It's only because I was so sick prior. Trip to Port Orange. When did I go to Port Orange? Oh. Has it been 10 years? Wow, good for them. Google Photos is like, hey, did you know 10 years ago you went to this place? And I was like, what did I go to this place for? It's my friend's wedding. It's my friend's wedding. I should make sure to wish them a happy anniversary. And 10 years too, good for them. They're great. They're the parents to our godson. That's who Aaron is going to see right now in Atlanta. They're great. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this back up. Y'all can see. Y'all can see this old ass photo of me. Y'all can see this old ass photo. Okay. Matt, you aren't beating the dadcore allegations? Look at this. Look at this photo. Look at this small baby boy. Look at this. Clean cut. Yeah, clean cut. Who is he? Where's the... See, the trick is I want to... Okay, autoplay is off. And here is Erin's picture. She was obviously a bridesmaid. I had such a bad oh, this was also the last time she got her hair cut. So it's to here in this photo, right? It's to here in her shoulders. Right now, it's like to here. Because I remember I went to go get my hair cut before we left for this trip, and she went and got her hair cut at the same time, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening. It's I think the third time I've seen her get her hair cut since we've been together. So it's very funny to see that photo and like, wow, look at how little hair there is compared. I love this Google thing, like best of fall. What is this best of January 2017? What a weird. So I used to take selfies. I used to take selfies in the elevator at work, because we had a elevator that had mirrored, that had like mirrored inside doors, and so I'd take a bunch of selfies when I came in. I would always just take like morning selfie. Gamer photo, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I actually, this is the thing. I really like my hair long. Like I've come to enjoy it, and I'm pretty jazzed about it. But when I look back at, like, you know, the one we just saw, like that's a pretty solid look. Yeah, here's more morning selfies. I would just take a selfie every morning. Sometimes they were good, sometimes they were bad. Man has to rock the bun? No. Oh, here's this photo that I reference all the time that I can never find. So I'm glad to know that it lives in my Google. Let me minimize this so y'all aren't reading my blue sky in the reflection. Because you're evil secret agents. There, enjoyed my Alan Wake wallpaper. This gender bent Kuwabara that I lost my mind for. I legit lost it. I was like, I don't normally do this. Can I get a picture with you? I normally don't bother cosplayers whatsoever, but hello, I would like a picture with you, thank you. Whammons. Yeah, I've got the new Google app all set up, so it's giving me a bunch of emails and notifs and bullshit. But okay. You're not here for old selfie pictures. That's a lie. You're here for old selfie pictures. If I find an old selfie picture, y'all are here for it, I'm sure. We're here to get mystic. We're here to get mystic quested. I know what everyone is here for. I know what everyone is here for, and it is hi everybody. Hi everybody, welcome to my react stream of watching Josh play Kingdom Hearts. So just this is hello, this is welcome 2024, my new content. I'm not going to play video games anymore. I'm explicitly going to watch other people's content and react to it. So let's get into it. No, I'm not going to do that. That's a joke. Go watch Josh. Josh show, let's go. Listen, I will always push Josh. Forever, I will push Josh. No, go watch my buddy Josh. He sent me pictures of he sent me those Spamton pictures in WWE 2K23, and I was like, how dare you? It's like, how dare you send this to me? All right. Oh, I didn't start my controller. Hang on, it might be okay. Yeah, go watch Josh's YouTube. Josh is great. I got to be in the December Ween marathon. It was great. I was in there for a little bit. Oh, hang on. Let's judge Trickster's Pokemon choices. Hang on. Your favorite fire type is Blacephalon? That's a... Really? Oh, I have to restart the game. Okay. It wasn't good. Remember when I said, I think I didn't turn on my controller, I think it'll be okay? It's not okay. It wasn't okay. I was wrong. Clown? You are, but what does that have to do with it? Rude. Tepic Line's a solid choice. I'm just poking fun at Trickster. I'm just poking fun at Trick. People enjoy the Pokemon that they love, and that's fine. I'm good and happy for them. Why is this all fucked up? Hello? I went through like all of these karma. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Fit to screen. Lock you down. Made it far after I fell asleep. Yeah, we're in why is this hang on. Divine Contribution? God. Why does this look jacked up compared? Why is this all fucked? Why is this fucked up? What did you do? Oh, wait. How does that? Is that okay? Oh, that's what I had to do. Oh, well, okay then. Capturing RetroArch sucks. I hate it. I don't like it. Is there Ed, hello. Ed, happy new year. Happy new year. BizHawk does Super Nintendo. I'm just gonna run all of my shit through BizHawk. Ed, how are you doing? I hope you're having I hope your new year so far is good. Matt, it's been 5 seconds. I know. All right. We got it there. We got it though. We got it though. I can't hear anything. Played Final Fantasy 16. You haven't finished it though. I hope you're enjoying it. Matt, did you watch Pokemon Concierge? No. We have not yet watched Pokemon Concierge. I'm gonna watch it with Erin. And she has been out of town basically since it came out. But we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. It's so cute. It looks so good. I showed Erin a trailer and she lost it. Where is the sound coming from? Hi, it's 2024. Everything is broken. Hang on. All of this worked yesterday, and it doesn't work now. Okay, let's... Y2... Yeah, I got hit by Y2K. Everybody thought it was 20... It was the rollover to 2000? No. No, it's the rollover to 2024. That was the real... Okay, there, okay. Coming through my headset, confirmed. The Mayans were right. Yeah, they were right. They were just a little ahead. There we go. All right, I don't know. Fucking... Last Christmas, this little disc called Sonic Adventures. SF Adventures, you started playing it on my Wii. SF Adventures? SF Adventures. What is this? GameCube. Oh, Star Fox Adventure. Oh, is this the one where he's running on the ground? I've seen footage of that. I'm like, that looks cool. All right. We can play the game. Okay, yeah, game audio. Right. I should rename this like It's the one that's basically Zelda. I actually like the idea of a Star Fox Zelda. That's interesting. The one that wasn't a Star Fox game that turned into one because Nintendo sucks. Nintendo does suck. That's very accurate. That's really accurate. Damn Trick, why are you so right? I question the plot here. The guy on the mountain was making the wind blow, but in all the other regions, the problems were caused by the guy with the crystal. You know, translating games is hard. Star Fox Adventures Remastered would be nice. I mean, they could make a they could probably make a GameCube emulator for the Switch. They won't though, because Nintendo says fuck you. Why would the wind blow harder? Wind magic. Okay, and Killy is poisoned. There we go. Oh, I can't carry any more explosives. This is the area I've seen a number of people mention for grinding to level 45. That's 15 levels. That's why am I grinding so much? Is it me or does this game kind of remind me of Chrono Trigger a little bit? I mean, it should remind you of Chrono Trigger in the fact that it's a Super Nintendo game, but it's a Super Nintendo game made by Square, so. I have no clue what I'm doing or where I'm trying to go. Can't get over there. Okay, so this is the only passageway. Oh, Trickster. Your roommate's dad has Game Pass, right? Your roommate's dad. It's your boyfriend's dad, right? Or is it your roommate's dad? Your roommate's dad. Okay. It would be very silly to call to me. That feels like so lightly homophobic to be like, oh yeah, your roommate's dad, and it's like we've been dating for a long time. Yeah. Your roommate. You should play Cocoon. I've been playing Cocoon. I played Cocoon a good bit on I think it was Tuesday. You have? What'd you think of it? I'm on the third boss, I think. It's a really weird game. But it's also really interesting. Hell yeah, Poppy's level up. It's by the limo guy, so of course it is. Yeah. I think it is. I think it's kind of like more inscrutable than Limbo, or Inside, because it's like a weird sci-fi world, and so there's just a bunch of stuff in it where you're like, what am I looking at here? What is this? It's interesting, yeah. It's one of those games that I'm like, you know, I'm glad they made this game. Every so often, I feel like we don't get enough puzzle games. Play lots of similar games, so my brain's like, yeah. I'm like, I was like, let's sit down and I'll play this for a little bit, and then I think I played it for 5 hours. I like that you can heal the horseback. That's very funny. Is this the American Final Fantasy easy mode game? Yes. Yes, it is. Nora, hello. It's good, not too hard either. No, I think I had like 3 moments where I was just like, all right, what do I do? And I just sort of sat there and stared at it and thought through what I had to do, where I'm like, okay, I know I need to do this. And I know I need to do this. And then you just sort of, for me at least, I just kind of go, I got it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's that fun thing where I just stare at it for a couple minutes and go, oh, okay. And then I do it. It's almost nostalgic. Yeah, it feels like games they don't make anymore. Nora, how you doing? Yeah, I was gonna say, Happy New Year. How you doing? Nora, since you're just walking in, we're talking about Cocoon. The video game, not the movie. Like the ones where you freeze the bot and put in the 2 orbs and carry it around. Oh yeah, I do love the little bot guys. I do love the little bot guy. The design is very cute, and it's an interesting, and that's why I like these games, right? That's why I like these games, because it's like, okay, here's an idea, and you go, okay, here's an idea, and you get the idea, and then they take the idea and they go, and now what if it works this way? And you're like, oh, I need to process this information now. I need to learn what this means. And then they give you like a twist on it, and you go, huh, okay, You did finish Final Fantasy 9? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna hopefully be playing Final Fantasy 9 soon with Brian. You're gonna have to do important stuff today? Well, I hope important stuff goes well. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes quick. Anybody? No. Okay. But yeah, Brian and I have talked about the next game we play together being Final Fantasy 9. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Sorry. So we'll do that at some point. I already got it set up, and I have the Steam version all ready to go. If I have the Steam version, I do have the Steam version. Get the scale up texture mod. So I set up Moguri mod. Yeah, I set up Moguri mod And I think there was another texture mod, and I don't want to fuck with the textures too much. Pastry! Pastry, Happy New Year, friend. Happy New Year, friend. How are you doing? How you feeling? It's just a basic upscale one of my friends used, if I recall correctly. Clouds of Mana is one. Only game that got a remake. I beat it on Switch. Way more excited for the sequel. I think I have that one. I think I kind of not for some reason bought it, but I was just like, I haven't bought a bunch of those remakes, but woke up to my neighbors fighting. Ugh. Ugh. As the mana nerd, I'm barking. It's still so funny to me that he heals the horse. Like, that's so funny. I had a good time last night, so it's all good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we had a good time. I ended up streaming like 11 hours. Just doing random stuff. Like I finished the Pokedex in Scarlet Violet. Did some grinding in Yakuza. You know, just chilling. We had a good chill time. Currently prepping to replay Knuckle Sandwich and finish off Dredge and Dave the Diver. Hell yeah! Trickster, be sure to get that Dave the Diver Dredge crossover DLC. I can't believe the Dave the Diver people denied me a key. So rude. Honestly. Also, I've heard really good things about Knuckle Sandwich. I kind of want to check that out. It's already and it's free. That's good. That's good to hear. I like that. Trickster, you'll appreciate this. Did you hear about this Among Us crossover DLC? Brian sent me a message about it the other day, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Who in 2024 knows anything about Castle Crashers?" And I was like, "Dog, like we're talking like alien hominid." You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna buy the alien hominid cosmetics? What are we doing? Like, I respect it. I love it. Also, alien, like, like, you know, bless him for it, but you know, I'm not mad at him. Go for it. It's just like, who knows this? Right now, fuck knows why that man's is making so much money again. I don't know what that is. Sometimes you say things, Trickster, and I laugh because I want you to think I'm cool and I know what you're talking about. Friday Night Funkin'. With the recent Week 7 update on Newgrounds. What? What is happening here? What's happening to me? Friday Night Funkin' was a smash hit because it appeared your demographic never played DDR. It's got all the bad creators. I don't know anything about this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this fucking tab. It's created a resurgence with kid-based kid-based Newgrounds fan. Listen, I think I have a lot of complicated feelings about bringing back Newgrounds in 2024. Like, I don't know. I don't know fuck all about Newgrounds. History is cyclical. That's very true. Newgrounds should be brought back in terms of OG properties, but that's what got traction. She's poisoned. Oop. In a related note, did I tell y'all I applied to work for Armor Game Studios? This was a while ago. You ready for ironic slurs? It's 2024. Like, you can't do that anymore. Hi, welcome to my my mantra for the new year. It's 2024 and you can't do that anymore. You just gotta leave that shit behind. Yeah, that's it. It's leave that shit behind. Hi, I'm stealing this bit from the McElroys, who I'm sure stole it from any number of people. This is the slogan for 2024. Leave that shit behind. Just 2024, put it on the floor. on the floor is very funny. Oh, there's a cool chest. How do I get to the cool chest? $2024, not that door. 2024, not that door. Oh my god! Again, that's such a funny, weird thing to say. I love it. Not that. Not that door. God. 2024, you're not slurcore? I don't even want to ask. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. I actively don't want to know. If I were a billionaire, one, I would expect all of you to hate me. Fair. And rightfully. But I would also buy out a bunch of companies and shut them down. I like the idea of being obscenely rich and using it and being an anti-capitalist. Like, Matt, if you had Elon Musk's money, what would you do? Oh, I would buy Warner Brothers, Discovery, HBO Max, Showtime, Applebee's, McGillicuddy, and force them to break up into 8 separate companies, and force them to offer their streaming services for a fair price. And see, the problem with that is no, you wouldn't, because you'd be a billionaire. And much like people say, to be a streamer, you have to be, you have to be fucked up in a certain way. If I suddenly became, if I had a genie, if I found a genie bottle, yeah, like that's the, like people always act as though like billionaires are regular people. Like why doesn't Elon Musk just end homelessness? Because he actively benefits from the existence of homelessness as a billionaire. Like, as a billionaire, he actively benefits from the scarcity of certain things. Why won't Mr. Beast end homelessness? He will end homelessness for 50 specific people that then he can make a video about. I gave 25 homeless people houses. Why doesn't the lion just kill the hen that feeds it? Yeah, exactly. Like, I need to win multiple lottos to be able to combat those things. Actually, you can end. I think they did a study, and you could end homelessness in America for far less money than you would think. I think we could have ended homelessness 5 times over for all of the money we spent in the Iraq War. Something like that. If I were a billionaire, I would simply explode. I have to hit it with my axe. I don't know what that did. Do you want me to explain? Yeah, please. Please and thank you. As always, thank you for asking. Like, it looks like I think someone mentioned an elevator, and I think that's what's here, but I don't know. I'll wait 2 seconds for Sage to explain what's going on. If the elevator has a floor, has a stone floor, it can't stop there. If it's black, it can. Okay. Okay. So now the elevator can't stop here. I've literally not. So this is right in the elevator, run away from you. You want to keep going through every floor on foot and hit every switch until he can't run. This is, do you know what the funny thing is? This is literally the first switch that I've seen. Like, this tower has felt so weird compared to the rest of the game. This tower has felt so weird compared to the rest of the game, which has been like fairly straightforward with like some kind of branchy paths, you know? So you're like, oh, I gotta, you know, I need to go over here. I need to check it. I need to look into this. Oh, I can go up here. I can't go up here. What do I... Okay, I couldn't go here before. They had a different tab on this tower, specifically who had a D&D game he wanted. Is that true? Is that true? Or are we bullshitting? I'm making a joke. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because I was like, that's the wildest thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just... I was like, wait a minute. Because that's one of the wildest things I've ever heard. You might want to worry about the one you walked past downstairs. Did I walk past one and like just not see it? This is so, this tower has been so weird. Like they, like, oh yeah, here's all these enemies, you can't get to them. They're just there. Like, what's up with all these guys? I don't know. You can't go there, so fuck them. It would be a wild thing to learn. Yep, I can't. I need to go. Like, see, this is the thing. I have not seen any other switches. This is so... You know what I'm gonna do? All right. Starting over. Starting over. You know? Sometimes the best thing you can do is just restart it and say, hang on. All right. Because part of this is also like, am I completely misreading something? Okay, can't get up there. I don't know what that's for. I'm guessing if I take that track, I can whoop, go over there. I love I have like so much money and there's so little to spend it on in this game. It's very funny. So tomorrow I am hoping to put some time in and finish my Game of the Year video. You know, I hate most unpacking. Unpacking is rough. I've never enjoyed unpacking. I actively hate packing. I actively hate packing. When we were packing to move, it was so hard. That's why I offered to tell you what battlefields to bother with. Oh, but I was gonna do all of them, so it didn't matter. Like packing because it fulfills a base Tetris need. Oh, no, it was so, it was so hard. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We have that door. Yeah, I was gonna do all of them for retro achievements anyway, so. We moved back in August and still haven't finished unpacking. We moved July of the year before the year we just had, and we're still not done unpacking. And that's despite me saying, we're not gonna have any boxes, we're gonna unpack everything, we're gonna figure it out. Right, this is just the room that has explosives. I don't need to go there. Oh, Aaron sent me a picture. What did Aaron send me a picture of? Oh, the morning. Oh, I forgot to send her the picture that I took the other day. If I had a choice, I would leave it in the boxes. At least it's tidy. That's basically what we did. Is we put it in. It was a lot of it was still in boxes, and we just put the boxes in the spare closet. So. But I need to get my the craft desk, which is this space over here that y'all never see, cleared up so that we can start working on our minis and stuff. And we need to get I have a bunch of Pathfinder stuff and RPG stuff that I'm gonna sell. So I just need to sit down and go through and do that. That's what I gotta do too. Craft desk behind me and covered in boxes. It was covered in boxes. It's still covered in some stuff. Because it's covered in stuff from like Halloween and Christmas decorating. So. But we have a bunch of minis that I actively need to paint. This New Year's, I'm gonna retouch up my room. Gonna set things up better. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You might remember we did that not that long ago. And it was great. We redid the living room and it was great. We moved some stuff around in the kitchen. And like we moved the office around. It's great. So. Ooh. But I have some 3D printed minis that a friend printed off for me. We have our Warhammer Underworlds box that we bought. That we need to break out and put the minis together. My friend of ours got Erin the Underworlds mini, the Underworlds army that she really wants. So I gotta set up my 3D printer. Oh man, I would love to have a 3D printer. We just don't have. Like, I kind of have space for it now here, because it could live on this desk and there's ventilation and all of that, but also, like, boy, do I just don't. We just don't really have the space to deal with that, you know? We just don't really have the space, because it would take up that whole desk, and as much as I would love to be able to 3D print minis and fuck around with it, I was able to finish painting most of my minis before moving. Video plans that require painting a bunch of stuff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, though. Okay, so I can go here. Yeah, I just want to get our stuff together so that, like, we can play Underworlds with our friend. I want to paint my Imperial Assault minis from forever. Like, love Imperial Assault. I would love to have a nice painted army, or like a nice painted collection. I want to paint our Hellboy minis, because our Hellboy minis rule, and I would love to have painted Hellboy minis. I have to paint Marvel United. That's gonna be really easy though. That's gonna be really easy. I want to learn how to paint well before I do those. And then we have like minis for like mansions. So Mansions of Madness, we have all the minis for that. Underworlds did look fun, but I'm hooked on one-page rules. That's what I've been building stuff for. I'm working on an advanced painting tutorial. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love OPR. I love OPR. Underworld is different. Underworld is different though. Erin really likes Underworlds because it's basically a board game. She loves that it's basically a board game. So, Helix, good morning. Happy 31 days before final February 31, 13. God. Helix, good morning. Wait a minute, Happy New Year. Helix, how are you doing today? Let's do a heal really quick. But yeah, Erin really likes Underworlds. Is essentially like playing a board game. She likes that it's kind of like static, you know, like she always has the same people versus the same people. So I'm sticking with that. I'm leaning into that. The plan for today is complete the Jangmo line. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Helix. Let's go. Here. There you go. Get that shiny, Helix. But speaking of OPR, like we both have starter OPR armies. We just haven't had a chance to like, you know, affix them to bases and actually play the game, so. I built myself Hobbit army. My partner's literally sculpting their own rat army. I love that. I love that. Looking into local game stores, see if anyone plays OPR there, if they'd be willing. That's what my one buddy is oh, I didn't realize I had 1 HP. That's what my one buddy is doing, like trying to, you know, spread the word of OPR and all of that. So I think once we get stuff together, you know, and we have some armies, it would be fun to like go to a local store that has open tables and just go and play. And, you know, see if you can get people interested, because 9 times out of 10, the easiest way to get someone interested in something is to like have it in front of them, you know, like literally show them. Plan on doing that with my own game. Yeah, it is a lot more effective As someone who has taught people a lot of different games, it's a pretty big difference to like tell someone about something and be able to be like, hey, here's what's going on. Shouldn't have checked my wish list on the eShop. Helix, no! Okay. So I'm here. Progress is across. Helix, no! But also, what's on sale? Do. Are you gonna play in the Blueberry Prologue tourney? No. No, I haven't done any of the competitive tournaments because one, I don't like competitive Pokemon. I just don't bother to keep up with it. And they've never given me a reason to. I did want to collect those the Pokeball backpacks. But then I forgot about the first one and I just decided to give up. I forgot about the first one and I just went, oh, well, never mind then. It's really funny. I keep thinking about in the 3DS era when like they were having these tournaments, like you could get shiny Tapu Bulu and like I have the shiny, I got all 4, I think I got 5 shiny Tapus. Because they did Tapu Koko twice. I got 5 shiny Tapus from participating in these tournaments, right? I didn't even do well. I just participated. And you know, they would give away. I think they did like some. There were a few events, like a few Pokemon giveaways, and then we went to Sword and Shield. And they just didn't do that ever again. That was it. They just didn't do that anymore. So I haven't bothered with any. Because there's no reason for me as a casual player to do it, so I don't. She is poisoned. Is it like an interesting rule set? KOTOR, Skywalker Saga. Oh, World's End Club. Oh. Bramble, yes, Bramble. I gotta play that. That's on Game Pass. The one I'm most tempted by, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Oh, there was a sale. There was a sale on Dragon's Dogma. I think the keys were cheaper somewhere. What is it on Switch right now? 83% off. I think that's the best I saw. They've cut back stuff. I'm using it as practice. I want to get online practice before trying to go to any in-person. Oh, it's only terrarium stuff. Oh, that's kind of neat. So it's £4. It is definitely worth £4. It is definitely worth £4, and that's another game I really want to play this year. Because the sequel looks so good. Yeah, my friend Pat goes to a bunch of in-person Pokemon tournaments and stuff. It's always cool seeing them post pictures because it's like, oh, look at all those people. That looks so cool. But also, boy, do I not care. Like, Pat's so funny. Pat's great. That's great. I think I knew about Pat from somewhere. Pat stayed at my place for the last turning. Oh, that's who they stayed with. That's good. I love that. I love that. I think I knew about. I think I quote unquote met Pat from like Friends of the Table fandom. Which is really funny. Okay. A friend of mine has gone to tournaments with an all Bidoof team. There's part of me that thinks that it's really funny that that is like within the rules. Excuse me. I like your coffee queen. I just saw the picture in the Discord. Yes. It's such a good mug. He just likes Bidoof. That's fine. I love it. I miss fun tourney rules. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, they had me in, like, Sword and Shield when it was just new Pokemon. I was like, oh, I'm interested in this. Okay, okay. It's only new Pokemon and no like weird overpowered legendaries. I'm like, okay, this is interesting, you know. And I actually like did a competitive like tournament thing, which was kind of atrocious. But I was doing, you know, some competitive on stream with John. You know, John was helping me figure stuff out and was giving me Pokemon to use and all of this, and it was neat. And then they just opened it up, and then it was boring, and I didn't care. I just don't care. Pharaoh, what's going on? Can't have two Pokemon from the same Evo line, as well as two of the same item. That's, yeah, that, boo. Seeing you walk past that is making me upset, and that bothers me. What are you talking about? See me walk past what? 2024 Zero Mystic Quest. If they release a if they release a remake this year, you know that Nintendo watches my streams. That's the rule. That's how that works. There's a chest. No, I opened the chest. I got cure potions. Same thing happened to Rhynot. He was in a competitive in Gen 8 and they let more mods through the floodgates and lost interest. Yeah, because it's just, it means that the things that are unique fall away, you know? The things that are unique or interesting fall by the wayside in favor of the things that are really strong and are always strong. He wants to fight Lander Steve for the nth time. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I opened the chest. That's the really funny thing. Like, I remember, fucking hilariously, nobody here right now. Did I open the red one? I couldn't get to the red one. So, no. I couldn't get to it, so I didn't. Yeah, they do the, not the one upstairs, the one right there. What are you talking about? On behalf of John, fuck Landorus T. Listen, I'm fine with Landorus. I agree though that it's like, dog, it's boring that Pokemon shows up all the time and is always strong and is all, what are you talking about? That one? No, again, I couldn't get to it, so I didn't open it. If there is a red chest that is unopened, it is because I physically was not placed in front of that chest. Like, I can't get over there. There's nothing. Oh, I forgot you can jump. I forgot you can jump. Hey, guess what? Remember how I was like, man, it's weird, I can't get to half of this fucking tower? We got there. We got there. Yeah. No, I got it now. Now that I remember, jumping is an action I can take. You just have to kill him. But yeah, no, it's so weird to me. This is the thing that's always boggled me about competitive Pokemon, right? This is the thing that's always boggled me about competitive Pokemon. I understand. Remember, kids, jumping is an action you can take. I understand that not every Pokemon is going to be competitively relevant, right? It just can't be, you know? You're gonna have not fully evolved Pokemon, whatever. That's fine. Dragon's Dog was downloading. Wow, Matt convinced me to spend money on the first day of the year. Right, yeah, it's absolutely my fault. I'm an influencer. Like, just not every Pokemon's gonna be competitively viable. I get that. But it is so weird to me, the amount of Pokemon that you look at that you're like, this should be a cool Pokemon, this should do something strong. And it's like, no, it sucks. It actually sucks. It actually sucks really bad. And you're like, wait, how does it actually suck really bad? And then it's just like, yeah, this same Pokemon that's been strong for like 5 generations continues to be strong. And Game Freak knows that Pokemon exists. And then just like, whatever. It just also exists. And because this Pokemon exists, they just suck. They did buff a bunch of DLC mons with new moves and abilities. Sure, and like we'll see how the competitive meta shakes out. But there are always Pokemon that are just like, you feel like they want to be good, and they don't, and they suck. And it's just kind of a bummer. There's Pokemon made to be dog shit for no reason. Right. There's Pokemon that feel like they're made to suck in a way that I don't understand. If you want the chest, you need to kill the Medusa by the brown one. I need to kill the Medusa by the I'm sorry? I love that Torkoal is a beast and trick. Right, there's a thing. There are Pokemon. Oh, I didn't even fucking see that. Oh my God, I didn't even see that route. I didn't even see that there was a hallway there. I literally didn't even see that hallway. Like, holy shit. Okay, well, I didn't want to run. This is why I was in pain? That's fair. That's fair. I literally get better eyes. What if I did that on purpose? What sort of bullshit? Oh my God. I literally never... Fucking pro streamer 2024. We're starting strong, chat. We're starting strong, chat. Oh, welcome to 2024. Matt, are you gonna be better at video games in 2024? Nope. I thought you were being a dickbag on purpose. No, never. Never. God. I feel like the reason is not all mons are equally powerful. Some animals are stronger than others in the animal kingdom. Outside of legendaries, it's a bit hard to see. Right. Oh, hell yeah. Like there's ones that I get that it's like, hey, listen, this Pokemon sucks. I get it. That's fine. You know, it's a Pokemon that's like, and that's what I'm saying. I get that it's like literally every Pokemon can't be good. It just can't. And so I accept that. That's fine. I move on. But when that's like, it's so wild when like a new legendary will come out or something, or some Pokemon that you're like, wow, this looks cool. Holy shit, this is probably strong. No, sucks. Sucks ass. Sucks ass. No one is ever going to use this Pokemon. You could at least make them PvE. Yeah, PvE viable. They gave all the DLC legendaries. I'm actually surprised. I've been seeing people talk about the, what are they called? What are the ones? Yeah, thank you, Sage. Brian, hello. Thank you, Sage. Officially, I should say thank you for pointing it out. No, not the Paradox Mons. The ones you find, the Ruinous something? The Ruin something? I don't remember what the group name is. Brian, hello, good morning. How the heck are you doing, my friend? Yeah, Monster Hunter said, fuck you, Black Diabolus is everywhere. And it's terrifying. Treasures of Ruin, that's it, thank you. Thank you, Helix. I knew Ruin was involved. I've seen those start to pop up with people talking about, like people were talking about it for cool, cool teams for the DLC. Which is cool. That's cool to see. You know, it was cool to be like, oh yeah, you could you know, you can use this and this in your duos team. And I was like, oh, okay. Me, why can't I beat this monster? Let me look it up. Everywhere players talk about how bad Black Diabolus is. It's the least fun monster to fight. I love that fish. Yeah, that fish is wild. They added another mon that can go through Protect. What's that? Yeah, like, I love just this weird little fucking goldfish is just bananas. Like, one of the things I'm actively working on is putting together like good sets on Pokemon and trying to understand, because this is what I try to do every generation, is I try to refresh, like, right, this is what like a good set looks like on a Pokemon. This is how to understand how to make a good Pokemon, like, move set. Shiyu shiny is also dope. I mean, I knew we wouldn't get the shiny this year, you know? I get it. I seriously want to try to fight it. I had to do the dig and pop out move 3 times in a row. It ran back and forth. I couldn't stop it. Couldn't hit it being so far away. Dumb shit. Yeah, I actually I'm really annoyed at, I was fighting Diabolus, and I was like, so he just digs, and so I can't hit him, and then he goes to the other side of the arena, and I just can't hit him. All the while, there's a timer ticking down. This sucks. Iron Boulder has a move that goes to protect. Main reason that Urshifu was so broken. Oh, I actually haven't looked at the movesets and stuff for the new paradoxes. Of course, they made the Terrakion Paradox OP. Hell yeah, buddy! The Iron Mons have shit shinies, so they're gonna have cool movesets. I hate these guys so much. Iron Mons make me want to cry with their shinies. They're just not exciting. Eat shit. There was someone who was there was someone trying to defend the designs on the that's bad. On the subreddit. And I listen, I never engage with the subreddit because I'm not an absolute fool. I'm a bit of a fool. I'm not an absolute fool. This gen sucks for shinies. Trickster, save all of your comments for when I finally do my mattcaulder reviews every shiny this generation video. I understand why they went for a theme. It just doesn't work for all of them. It's not even that I hate the designs, right? I don't even really hate the designs. I think just the shiny like the shiny decision was boring. You know? I think the designs overall are solid. Like, are they as visually striking as the Scarlet Mons, as the past Paradox? No. I get what they were going for. But some of them are just like, well, all right, boring. Some look cool. Some look like someone just didn't paint it. Yeah. It looks like I got a weird prototype one that's bad. I like Iron Bundle and Iron Hands. The others are meh to me. Iron Hands looks really good. Iron Hands does look good. Oh my god, all of these demons. Holy shit. The Charcadet line is like actively bad. Like as a person who generally says like, yeah, you know, art's subjective and blah, 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 and generally tries to be like understanding of some things, Charcadet is like actively bad. Bundle Hands, Thorn, Rhydon, Valiant Shinies. I do like how Iron Valiant ended up looking. My question is though, what did we do to the Pokemon world that we had to rebuild Pokemon? Oh, it's an alternate timeline. So like, I think it's an alternate timeline, and there are already Pokemon that are made out of fucking machines. So these are the Pokemon that just happen to be made out of machines in this world. It's fabricated Wishmon Delio. It's theoretics brought to life. Yeah. Which is like fine, you know. I still like the concept behind the Paradox Mons. I like the idea of weird Pokemon cryptids. It's still really weird to me the number of things that show up in the Pokemon world, and we just put in a Pokeball. Humans naturally and everything. That's why we don't get the Scarlet Mon everywhere. Like someone grabbing one of those observation penguin bots and calling it an animal. Yeah. Oh, I caught one of those robo dogs. I put a leash on one of those robo dogs. That's an animal. That's my dog now. That's my dog. I take it for walks and stuff. No, it's a robot. What are you talking? Nom. It's my dog. It's my dog. Oh, I saw Mothman. I put in a Pokeball. It's my Pokemon now. Hey, look, it's God. Go Master Ball. It's wild. Gonna teach God, cut, fly, dig, and flash. Unstoppable. All it needs to know. Ooh! New sword. How did Slithering evolve into Volcarona? It didn't. This is the thing. Those Pokemon are not connected. They're completely different. Ugh. I'd be like, Misty, if there were giant-ass bugs everywhere, Helix, I have bad news for you. There's giant-ass bugs everywhere. What's the attack of that sword? Probably a shit ton. 220! Oh, fuck yeah. That's it forever. They're not real mons, they're theoreticals. Where did they say it was an alternate timeline? Professor Sada said it was the past. So the way a lot of people are interpreting the secret scene, which I hate that it's secret. It feels really bad that it's secret. Is that the time machine that Sada built doesn't go directly to the past or the future. It goes to the past and the future in alternate universes. Because remember, Pokemon has a multiverse and it's wild and weird. So it's not like in the world that you exist in Pokemon, in the past, Slitherwing, it's not like Slitherwing was the T-Rex and then evolved into Volcarona. Slitherwing is a Pokemon that exists in a completely different dimension and maybe also the past. You know, that's how it looks, and that's how they look in that dimension. I watched the secret scene, I just interpreted it as her getting her notes from the future. Right, I think there's also a line in it, this is the problem with those cutscenes, is you need to go back to like Bulbapedia. Yeah, they're closer to Ultra Beasts. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't like that it's a secret scene. Like, I feel like it feels like they were like, hang on, people are misunderstanding what these Pokemon are. So we gotta fix it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's how I interpreted the secret scene. That's how I've seen a couple people talk about it. I very much dislike the alternate timeline thing. It feels like it makes the plot pointless. I mean, I don't think that's, I don't feel that way, I guess is how I'll phrase what I mean to say. Yeah, it's Pokemon. All Pokemon is like, I'm a person who does enjoy talking about like Pokemon theories and talking about how lore fits. Like, I don't remember if it was Junichi Masuda or the director of the Sword and Shield games that came out and was like, yeah, we're aware of like the, you know, all of the things that have happened in the game. We don't have any sort of coherent timeline, so don't worry about that. It's media, don't analyze it. That's how that statement feels. I think it's more to say, like, you can analyze it, but there's a point where you're taking the plot of the game more seriously and expecting more cohesion from it from the people who created it. Do you know what I mean? Sparkle, hello! Sparkle, good morning. Pokemon have literally been talking about how they're made from conjuration of people's thoughts and beliefs. Sparkle's also really talking about it to explain why there's multiple legendaries. Oh, that's a good, you know, that is a thing I've always wondered. Like, why are there so many Ho-Ohs and shit running around? I just figured because ultimately every Pokemon series is its own universe, and like, I think there's a point where Game Freak loves to do callbacks and tie things together in broad strokes. And then I think there's a point where Game Freak is just like, we just don't care about it being that cohesive, and like, we don't care about it being this and this and this and this. It's, you know, it's a children's story. It doesn't need to make perfect 100% sense. I thought it was one thing because they said it was. Apparently I misinterpreted the secret scene and disliked the actual interpretation. That's fair. I think it's also fair that you, that's just lazy. No, it's an active decision that they made. Like, they made an active decision to say, like, there is not one coherent, persistent timeline between all Pokemon games. Which makes perfect sense to me. Like, that plays into the way that they've established the Pokemon multiversal theory. I figured with legendaries there's multiple, but they're stupid rare with a few exceptions. I think it's also one of those things where it doesn't matter. You know? It, like, there's reasons why there should only be one Mewtwo. There's reasons why there should only be, like, one Ho-Oh. Like, it only makes sense that there's, like, one of some of these. But also, it's Pokemon. You want to have a Lugia. All right. I don't think there needs to be explanations for the trading and whatnot. It's the lore they told us in the game is the same for the whole game. I mean, here's the thing. I think the way that I see it, right, is that we thought at the beginning of the story that it was one thing. And then it was revealed that it worked differently. And it was actually a different thing. And I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm just saying, I think it's completely reasonable that the story can change. Or the understanding can change. I thought the funny turtle made a pocket dimension where you have to fulfill their desire, wish, whatever, which makes sense with the tie-in from all the other tidbits we've been told about Pokemon and such. Is this the way I came? Yes. Yes. Okay. This is the way I came. But see, that's the other thing. It kind of ultimately doesn't matter. That's why that's why this conversation always feels so weird to me. It doesn't matter. You know? If the creators of the game don't take it this seriously, like, I'm not gonna take it this seriously, it's fine. You know, and I say that as someone who enjoys Pokemon theories and all that. Like, I like talking about the world building in Pokemon and thinking about the way that things work. And we need to bust in the academics office and tell them their job is worthless and shouldn't be done on that level. Well, now I just feel like you're being silly. Doing my cookie run kingdom dailies. Enjoy that. Okay, there's the switch. So we'll go that way to do the switch. Oh, is there a... God, this New Year's event is 2 days long. Jeebus. But yeah, so before we got here, like I was saying, we analyze books because even if the writer didn't have a reason for the curtains to be blue, it's worthwhile to figure out how the blue curtains help or hinder the story. Sure, but also sometimes the curtains are just blue. Like, you know, I'm not a fan of it's not that serious, bro. Because sometimes it is. We figure out a reason. Sure. But if the creator of the work comes out and says, nah, the curtains were just blue, then you have to accept on some level that the curtains were just blue. Right? You can say, oh, it's really, like I was just watching a thing about this, right? I was watching a YouTuber I follow did a video about Detroit or Michigan. I can't remember the subtitle of the game right now. The Suda 51 game where you play as a cameraman. And an interviewer was talking to him at some point and was like, oh, it's really cool you made this game that sort of like comments on like voyeurism in the media and all of this. And he goes, oh, no, I wanted to make a game where you were a cameraman. I just thought that was a cool idea. And the work speaks to these themes unintentionally. And you can say, oh yeah, like, you know, though unintentional, the game made these themes. Like, you know, the game kind of evokes these themes and these ideas. But at the end of the day, it wasn't made with that intention. And so you're going to run into a point where eventually eventually that analysis is going to break down, right? Because you're like, oh, I need to find supporting evidence for this, or I need to find the reason for why this happened, and there wasn't one. Made them blue even if they just were. They add to the story. If you don't write a meaning in your work, there is a meaning. Right. But like I'm saying, at a certain point, you're gonna run out of road. You're gonna run out of road if your analysis is not an incorrect analysis, but like an analysis that isn't supported by the intention of the work. Okay, I can go this way, and I can go this way. So we'll go up here. Like, that's the fun of media, is, you know, everyone has their own interpretation, which can be different than the interpretation of the writer. But also, if you have a weird side interpretation that is nowhere approaching the intended interpretation, you're gonna struggle. Even if Attack on Titan wasn't written at fascist leaning, it has one and can be harmful to our audience's biases based on it. Correct. It also was written to have a fascist leaning, because the guy's a nationalist. There's a difference between you finding a meaning and trying to tell the artist there's a meaning in the work they made. That's, yeah, exactly. Like, I think it is completely fair to say, hey, I went through this and this is the interpretation I had of it. Okay, cool. Why? And there's a difference between, what did you mean when you made the curtains blue? Oh, I literally meant nothing. When I wrote that scene, I was in a room and the curtains were blue and I made the curtains blue. And sometimes that's it. Sometimes that's the long and the short of it. And like, there's a point where there's no value in trying to find out why the curtains were blue, because the curtains were not blue for a reason. Like, you know, I like talking about theories for Pokemon and stuff in the world, and like, oh, you know, how do you think this went? How do you think this works? But also at the end of the day, it's a video game designed to sell children's like toys to children. So like the Marvel movies, you know, you can be like, oh, you know, like you have this story thread and all of this, and you know, you have these deep character moments, but also that's a movie made to sell you other media ostensibly. I'm arguing against the it's Pokemon, don't dig deeper, because it inherently kills a lot of momentum for finding deeper meaning. But that's not what I said, is the problem. You're arguing against something I didn't say, and very explicitly said that that wasn't what I was saying. Saying things like, oh, it's for kids, don't read into it, pisses me off. Just because it's for kids doesn't mean you can just write it off. Kids deserve thought and care put into it. Yes, you're right. Kids media deserves to have deeper themes, but also sometimes it doesn't. It's zany because it's Pokemon, right? Sometimes the reason it's that way is because it's weird. Why do the Ultra Beasts come from other dimensions? Because it's weird. Because it's a weird thing. It's the weird idea we had that they would come from other dimensions. And to Sage's point, yes, children's. I'm not fighting with anyone. Like, if people think that we're fighting, or if someone is taking this as anything more than like a discussion, please do not. Please don't take this any more seriously than we're discussing viewpoints on media. Like you can have, this is spirited discussion, right? I would say that, well, and that's why I'm saying, if anyone is taking it more than that, please do not. In an attempt to keep the discussion, you know, civil and somewhat productive. But like, I agree to Sage's point. Children deserve, you know, and should have richer media, because that's media, right? That's just the concept. But also, sometimes the plot of the show is the dog loves her family and all of the family members are nice and nice things are happening, right? So sometimes that's just the point of the show. Sometimes the point of the show is the guy in the big red chair gets a mail, and the mail is, hey, you're cool and I love your dog. And that's it. And that's fine too. Because sometimes they make whole movies that the whole concept is that. Sometimes they make whole movies that the point of the movie is, man is cool, look, man, be cool. It feels obtuse to go, okay, but why constantly? Yeah, bringing it back to Marvel, right? Like, yeah, literally, sometimes the point, listen, the best Marvel movie is Captain America Winter Soldier because it dives into some of the, like, actual political and, like political machinations that went into Captain America and the Winter Soldier and World War II and, like, superheroes in general. But also, there are some parts of that movie that are just like, man, tough, fight, punch. You shouldn't be encouraging bad writing. I think that's a real specific way to interpret what I said. Sometimes it's okay to be loosey-goosey, not dismissive, but more of a, well, it's Pokemon, they do be weird. Marvel may be made specifically to sell other movies, but since it's all of the man tough stuff, it plays the military good argument. Oh, yes! You're correct. Read that in a joking voice, I got you. Like, yeah, but see, also, like, we're not saying, see, again, like, you're arguing against, it's Pokemon, don't think about it deeper. And what we're saying is, sometimes there's literally no deeper explanation to be found because the correct answer is that it was silly, right? Why does the one teacher give you the information, like the location of these weird cursed artifacts that have turned into Pokemon that you need to unseal from their ancient tombs? And you can say, oh, well, it seems like maybe she has some connection to some dark group or cult or something with evil knowledge. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you get. That's the long and the short of it, because that's the information they give you. And trying to put more of it together, you're coming up with answers that are maybe not supported by the text. It's Pinkie Pie, don't question it. It was a recurring fandom line. The character in question is just that bizarre. Well, and for a work like that, right, you can say, hey, why is this happening? And the explanation, right, so to Sage's example, it's Pinkie Pie, don't question it. The creators are very specifically likely picking weird decisions because the character is meant to be weird, right? They seem to be taking a small stance on climate change with future Pokemon being robots, but instead they changed it to not even be a small statement. Oh, I didn't even read that. I never read it at any point as them taking a stance on climate change. I never even read it that way. The way that I read it is in the future Pokemon are robots because the future is robots. That was and Pokemon from the past look like that because the past is dinosaurs. That's it. Yeah, I think there's actually, yeah, Helix makes a good point. They had a very clear climate change statement with Cursula. It made sense to me, so I was sad they took that interpretation and crushed it, apparently. Robots, cool, funny, apocalypse, sci-fi. Right. What happens when you go to the future? The future is robots. What happens when you go to the past? Dinosaurs. I interpret it as dinosaurs are cool, robots are cool. Actually, Matt, it's not always robots in the future. What is Brian about to say? Oh, I thought I got them all. Let me tell you about a series a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Damn. Now I'm curious, are there any robots in Star Wars? R2D2 and C-3PO are droids, which, if we ignore the shortening of android because like that's just an incorrect interpretation, they're governed by an AI and are like self-motorized, right? As someone who very recently looked up the definition for a robot, it is a machine resembling a human being able to replicate certain human movements and functions automatically. Episode 3, there's an assembly line of robots making droids. Okay, that's okay. Right. I remember that from the Lego Star Wars level. You're right. Thank you. Here's a great thing I get to say on Twitch. Thank you, Sensual Milk. Yeah, okay. So there are robots. Okay. Thank you. Because I was trying so hard. I was like, I feel like there have been robots. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so there's robots. Yeah, things that are not powered by AI and have their own governance and sentience. To me, it was we killed off all the Pokemon, so we have to build artificial ones. And learning that, in fact, no, we actively want the distance from that story was disappointing, and why I am/was upset. Yeah, nah, that was... I mean this in the kindest way. That was a you. That was a you thing. I never thought for 1 second that the Paradoxmons were supposed to imply that we killed all of the Pokemon. If you know what you're doing in the tower, you can stop him from moving before even talking to him and pin him down. Bummer that I don't. How is that left field? I think that's a very extremely, like, that's a very small percentage interpretation. We're actively killing species with climate change right now. Right. In the real world. I think it's an incorrect read of Pokemon to apply real world sentiments to it when the Pokemon world is actively a utopia in ways the real world has no physical way of being. I thought they were making a statement when they literally do that with their villains. Right, with the villain who was immediately defeated by a 10-year-old boy or a 10-year-old child, and then everything was fine. Also, I still don't think that was a climate change analogy. Like, I see that one a little bit more, but... Oh, I never went over here. How do... Oh, I did go over there. Okay. Well, how did... I figured from what Sada and Turo tell you in the base game, the books, they're talking about their hyperbolic thought processes a reality. Because how extreme theoretics and science were back then about that stuff. I mean, so my interpretation of all of that was they were fucking around in Area Zero. They saw weird shit because of the... Please just let me fight you. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. They saw a bunch of weird stuff because of all of the smoke, all of the fucking dankness. He's probably gonna be strong to arrow. And so he saw a bunch of weird Pokemon from alternate timelines and then ascribed that meaning with his understanding of the world, right? Oh, this must be a Pokemon from the future because it looks like a robot. And there's a lot of other Pokemon that look like robots and that look like Pokemon I'm familiar with, right? They look like Pokemon I'm familiar with. And my interpretation, my understanding of that is that these must be Pokemon from the future. And what the secret scene tells us is that Terapagos's power has not only, and maybe doesn't have the power of past and future, but okay, that's fine. That's why we have seeds. That's not who I wanted to use the seed on. That's fine. Maybe doesn't have the power of time travel at all, and has actually always been alternate time. Okay, that's fine. We can just restart. That went bad. Which is why I'm frustrated that this scene was like a thing that was buried as a secret thing in the DLC if you thought to or heard about taking a specific Pokemon to a specific point. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a thing, great. This is a thing that should have been in more of the game and expanded on more to provide a more satisfying and detailed understanding. Is that scene, is the context from that scene, like the words for that on Bulbapedia, did someone write that down? Because it's always my problem with this is you try to analyze and talk about it, and it's gone immediately. Oh yeah, okay. They have the whole dialogue for the crystal pool. Pazuzu is an interesting boss. He's gonna get chumped. Let's try, you know, he's flying. He's weak to thunder. Oh, I didn't see what it said. I didn't see what it said because I didn't know there was gonna be a message. Psychic high is down? What's happened? What? I need them to give me a second to read these messages because it feels like there's shit happening. You're the one who said it at high speed. I said it back. I said it back. Pazuzu repelled the attack. So how? Okay. So he has some way to repel attacks. Oh. Would I like an explanation of Psych Shield? No, let me take another run at it. I'm guessing he has some sort of defenses and counters our worst enemy. Accurate. Oh, I didn't want to use Dragon Claw. Okay. Let's use the sword. No, I didn't want to. Okay. How do you feel about Blizzard? Not a lot of damage. How do you feel about Blizzard? Not worth it. How do you feel about just sword attack? He's gonna pile driver me. Okay, sword does good damage. How do you feel about, I think flare does some good damage. Poke, hello! Yeah, flare does great damage, which makes sense, it's flare. Other reasons interesting. Psych Shield Sprite where he shields himself with his wings. He has one fewer stage than other bosses. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so when he does the like, that's when he does Psych Shield. Or drops it. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. That's interesting to know. Okay. Poke, how you doing? How you doing today? Happy New Year. Okay, so I guess he just counters. You know what's annoying is he could attack and do Psych Shield before I hit him. Oh, right, and she's not gonna have any lives. Flare is fire element in this game, unlike most games. Yeah, usually flare is like its own thing. Yeah, all I have is arrow, and he's probably strong against that. Okay. Zuzu used the psych shield. Okay, so it's up right now. Psych shield is down. Okay. Okay. Brian, I don't know if you caught it earlier. Helix bought Dragon's Dogma. Because it's 4 pounds on Switch. Okay, Psych Shield is up. So I guess we just don't attack during Psych Shield. Oh, thank you for the 10 watch streak. My New Year's resolution is to get Matt to play Shining Force 2. Nutriverse, hello. Just eat a bunch of potions, I guess. Yeah. Matt convinced me to spend money. Psych Shield is down. Okay. Brian's bullshit wheel. Hell yeah. Everybody get those votes in. That's a good time for a crit. That's a bad time for a crit. Speaking of missing things earlier, I sent you a DM with a PC I met in Jedi Survivor. Oh, snap. That's another thing I want to play because I realized that it's still on Game Pass. Okay, Psych Shield is up. Oh my god. I love him. They put fucking Scuba Steve. Oh my god, I love him. The first one? Yeah, yeah. If I was a giant bird monster, I'd probably actually hate a tornado spell. But you fly. How are you not good at... You fly. A tornado... Oh. Well... Fuck. I got distracted by Scuba Stev. Fuck. He's all about the fish tank in the bar. I kind of love him. He's great. Let's try it. It doesn't... Like, he's using wind elements, so, like, it seems... Ah, fuck off. Fuck off, game not saint, or, not sage. My favorite thing in RPGs is when enemies are weak to the element they're using. That's stupid. Hey Matt, sometimes people use fire, but humans are pretty weak to fire. Ugh. That's not how video games work. And when the point of your video game is to teach people how to play a video game, you're doing a bad. Actually, that's not true. What the game is teaching me is that bosses are bullshit. And that's accurate. If I was flying, I'd probably be affected by a tornado pretty badly. Likewise, if I was flying, I probably wouldn't care about an earthquake. He can fly, so he probably doesn't care about being caught in a tornado because he can fly. Ah, fuck. Pretty sure a bird caught in a tornado is gonna be slammed into a wall eventually. Sure, but the spell doesn't involve a wall. There's reasons planes don't fly through tornadoes and hurricanes. It throws off the very element of flight. Listen, I don't need everybody to attack me as to why it doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense. That's it. Why is everybody all of a sudden on the side of fucking game designers? Get out of here. Function Fox, hello. We're attacking this isn't We're having a lively discussion about how you were wrong. Got me in a box. No, I can't say shit. I can't say shit. You got, no, done. I accept it. No, sometimes you gotta know when to take the L. Gotta know when to take the L. Can we, do I need some sort of like animation that's like, it's been this many days since Matt actively fucked up a game mechanic? Have you ever tried to fly inside a tornado? No, I haven't. Personally, no. Okay, side shield is down. Oh. 0 to 10 would not recommend. I need that sign myself. First day of 2024, the Bubble Garden in full force, bullying Matt. Love to see such a sense of community. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, that's really funny. He's just like, oh God. Stop hitting me with wind! Oh, God. That's very funny. Side shield is down. Matt, I'm so happy the community we have of close, cool people community. Matt, I don't understand how air works, you fool. He's in a magazine shoot? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Poppy's petrified. Fuck. Shit, fuck. Shit, damn shit. Oh, come. Like, I'm glad I was already casting life, but also how I feel about that one. Side shield's down. Okay. I like how the shield sprite implies he stands up to do it and then lays back down. Yeah, how do you like it, idiot? Eat shit. We did it! I don't get an achievement for beating Pazuzu? Oh, I do. Okay, there we go. Hell yeah! I was like, wait a minute. It just took it a second. It's probably when the data actually updates. Got the achievement for riding an elevator. You took the elevator. The sky coin. Hell yeah. Matt, are you gonna walk your way out of the dungeon? Fuck no, I have a spell. I have magic. All right. Save. All right. I'm gonna take my morning break. I didn't want to say anything during the fight. Psych Shield only reflects magic. I thought about trying to attack him. I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk it. It was going okay. It was going okay, so I didn't want to fuck it up. But okay. I'm gonna go take my morning break. So we'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go walk Josie. I don't have to get my snack because I have my snack from yesterday. But I'm gonna get a banana so that I have a nice, good, hearty feeling. Looking at the rest of the retro achievements, I have some equipment to get, and then we have to fight a lot of bosses. So it's gonna be great. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back in a little bit to